with my brother Christian Garcia on a Sunday, May
What's
8th,
up?
Mother's Day. How's it
Happy
going,
Mother's
Christian?
Day.
Happy Mother's Day to me?
If you what Henso say, if your father doesn't train Jiu-Jitsu, Happy Mother's Day to your father.
That's Helsel or Hensel?
Henso.
Hensel?
Yeah.
Man. They have memes like that, right? Like, if your boyfriend doesn't train jiu-jitsu, then you have a girlfriend.
Then you have a girlfriend.
Oh man. But how's it going? How are you spending your day so far? Anything special?
Nothing special. I got flowers for Amanda and for my mother-in-law. I talked to my mom in El Salvador.
Yeah,
Do you
same here.
call your mom? We Hispanics, we celebrate the 10, right?
The 10th?
Right?
Why?
I
No,
don't know.
bro.
Is
No,
it
we always
is it the
celebrate
10?
the second Sunday of May. Like,
Oh, I thought we celebrate the 10th of May.
I don't know. I don't think so. We always celebrate the second Sunday of May. But
Second
anyway,
Sunday of May.
happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Man, they do a amazing job working hard, supporting the family. And also some of them train jiu-jitsu, like my wife train
Moms that train
jiu-jitsu,
Jiu-Jitsu, yeah.
moms that train jiu-jitsu. But even the ones that don't train jiu-jitsu, but they support their kids going to jiu-jitsu or their husband or boyfriend going to jiu-jitsu, I think that's great because without the support, it's hard to go and train comfortably, you know. But if the wife says, "Hey, go train," that's great for you, and you have that support, then you can go and
Yeah,
train.
sometimes my wife's just like, "Hey, you have to help me with the kids," but I'm like, "Hey, baby, I have to go train Jiu-Jitsu." She's like, "Okay."
Well, well, for you, it's more like your work too, right? You
Right.
teach, so
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, we didn't do anything special. Um, I bought her some flowers, and she doesn't like too much of a celebration for Mother's Day. She is more into like whatever happened spontaneously. Like we go out, uh, even if it's not Mother Day for her, it's more meaningful. So we just had a nothing too big, and also the weather doesn't help, right? It's been raining.
Yeah, it be raining and sunny the next day. You never know.
Man, this weather is crazy. Charles Oliveira. People are commenting already. Yes, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the
What's the comment?
fights.
Man, the comments is the most funniest things. People in the
That
comments, they're just
front kick to
savage,
the
man.
chin. We're gonna talk about all that. Not enough time. Thank you for watching us. That's David, right?
What is it?
I think not enough time. 34. He's commenting right now.
Oh,
Anyway, so yes, let's
oh, we have
start.
viewers.
We have two viewers,
Nice.
and one of them is commenting.
Oh, 1,000 subscribers.
Bro, in this YouTube channel, I have, I think, 16,000
16,000. That's
or
impressive.
more, something like that.
I
But
have a
the
little YouTube
podcast is
channel
not very
too,
popular.
and I have probably like 12.
12, little by
And
little.
the most comments is like negative stuff.
You know what? I made a video that went viral. It has 2 million views,
Oh yeah, the
and
real naked
that's
choke defense.
yes. And I
Yeah,
made I made that video.
it always pop ups on my YouTube.
Really? without even planning. Just we got
Thanks,
like
thanks to
there
the
was
people
no
on
script.
internet.
Was that?
Thanks to the people on internet.
Thank you guys. Thank you for your support to the channel. I always try to post techniques, narrating, sparring, and this podcast, which is just talking. And man, let's talk about Oliveira. Oliveira
Oliveira, man,
versus
got
Gaethje. First of all, he
Mataleao.
missed the weight. Oliveira missed the weight the day before, and they stripped him from the title.
But
So
but then
Oliveira went to
but then he
fight.
went and fight and he beat Gaethje.
Yes, so this was what's gonna happen. They strip him from the title, which means that if he wins, then he doesn't get the title, right? And if Gaethje wins, he would have won the title.
Right.
He missed
So
for
that
like a
so
0.
there's no
half a
title right
pound.
now for that weight division.
So the title is vacant right now because Oliveira submitted Gaethje. But Oliveira now he's saying, "Man, I'm the champion. Where's my belt?"
Right.
But the rules say if you miss weight, then, and also he has to pay a fine, and it's a whole mess. So I was wondering how that messed up his head, knowing that he's not really fighting to defend his belt, or he wasn't gonna get the belt. Psychologically, it has to be morally like frustrating
Yeah, for
to
a
go into
fighter
fight,
who gets
and a
prepared.
fighter needs to be 100% focused. Anything that throws you off would affect their performance. But Oliveira went in with Gaethje first round, gets dropped twice in the first round. Actually, let's watch. We cannot watch the entire fight, but I think I can share some like photos. Let me see. Where's YouTube? Are we going live? Yeah, we're live, right?
Yeah, we're live.
So let me see. Man, I had it ready, and then when I need it, it's not here. Facebook. All right. Not enough time. I bet some money on Charles got the submission in the second round, and of course he got the submission in the first round. So you didn't get the money? Man, sorry to hear.
I think
Next time just say
he has to pay a fine, right? For missing weight.
Oliveira, I think they take some from his purse. They take some money from his purse. But anyway, let me check here something like. Let's watch a little bit of the highlights. What do you think?
Let's do it.
So
yeah, I didn't get to watch the whole UFC because I had to get up early in the morning. Gotta go to work on Sunday.
Yeah, I
watch some
understand.
highlights.
Let me see. Boom. There we go. Let's move it a little bit here. Perfect. So now, this is a rear naked choke. That's the interview. But Gaethje dropped Oliveira twice in the first round. Oliveira went down, and at that moment, you can see him down in the first round. And at that point, I really thought, okay, it seems that Gaethje is better, is more focused, and I think this can be the time for him to defeat Oliveira and become the champion. But Oliveira came back. He recovered from those knockdowns in the first round, And Gaethje started getting a little bit too sloppy in a way that he was loading the punches. There was actually a moment where he threw a big right hand that Oliveira slipped, and he almost lost his balance because he threw that punch with so much power. And I think that got him, maybe he got too excited, right? And then Oliveira started connecting, as you can see here. Oliveira connected once, boom, and that dropped him. Was that the one that dropped him? So there was some leg kicks right here, and you will see here where you see that's the punch that he missed, and then boom, Oliveira comes back. And Oliveira, man, he's a jiu-jitsu, mainly a jiu-jitsu guy, but he's gotten so much,
really good.
so much better. Oh, he's top. He's got the record for the most submissions in the history of the UFC. So, but now he's knocking down people, right? Like, you didn't think Oliveira in the past was somebody with a knockout power, but yesterday he showed he's still evolving, he's still getting better, and it's been amazing to see him because he was never like raised to the top. He has some up and downs to his career, but he's got this level of maturity where he's just unstoppable. You know, sometimes it feels like the early losses in his early career made him just the fighter that he is now. And that's it. This is the one. This is the punch that dropped. Gaethje went down, and man, you don't want to be down with Oliveira Jiu-Jitsu on top. And Gaethje turned. He doesn't stay on his back. He turns, as you can see here, because he's primarily a wrestler. And I think the instincts kick in to turn. And that's just a gift for Oliveira. Took the back. I think at the beginning, went for a triangle. It's not on the video here. But after releasing the triangle, kind of inverted triangle from north-south, I think he had the wrong leg. But anyway, Oliveira, maybe it wasn't his plan all along to just let him roll. Took the back for a second time and applied the rear naked choke. And the rear naked choke was great because Gaethje defended the arm that is going to connect behind the head. And Oliveira just slip it out and reconnect. And at this point, was just over. Gaethje taps. And that's it. This is it. Oliveira, champion, but without a belt. Oliveira beats Gaethje. He's just unstoppable on this weight division. Right? What do you think of the fight?
Yeah, man, this I mean, it's a nice way to represent the
So man, it was just a great rear naked choke. He did the same thing with Dustin Poirier where Poirier defends the choke. Yeah, I mean with Poirier, he did it from like standing on the back, but the way he just fights, the hand fighting to make the lock is great because it's not easy with the gloves to do that full lock. It's for the full rear naked choke. But he made it happen, tap, and he's a champion. He's the best. He called out Conor McGregor, but who knows who's gonna be the next one for him? Maybe Michael Chandler. who just
He,
beat Tony
I think
Ferguson.
Michael Chandler is he's he challenged Gaethje when
David
Joe
says
Rogan was
Islam
interviewing. He
Makhachev.
he he was calling out Gaethje.
David here says Islam Makhachev is the only one that I see him beating Charles Oliveira. Yeah, it could be. You know, there are good fighters over there, but Oliveira just look unbelievable, amazing, technical stand-up. Jiu-Jitsu is just unbelievable, super sharp. It's gonna be tough, and he has a chin, right? He gets punched like in this fight, and then he comes back. Anyway, speaking of Michael Chandler, that was sad to see, right? Him beating Tony Ferguson. Did you see that
Man,
fight?
that kick, bro. It reminds me of when Anderson Silva knocked out what was his name?
Vitor Belfort.
Victor Belfort, bro. That's the same kick.
Yes, let's talk about this fight yesterday. Tony Ferguson, that is like just a beast of a fighter, right?
Yeah, Tony
Came back.
Ferguson. I was watching a highlight of his fights. They always get cuts everywhere.
Ferguson gets caught.
No, the opponents of
Oh,
Ferguson.
because his elbows, right?
Yeah,
He
he got
he
nice
throws.
elbows. He was
Yeah,
on
he
the
always
he
throws.
damaged like his hands and his elbows. He always caused some damage on his opponents.
So
But
anyway,
the
like
meme of the kick, it's gone viral. Like his face looks like an old man. Like
the kick to the face.
the kick to the face because of the angle, like where his face, it looks like he looks like an old man.
Was that a an actual picture, or was it
I
something that
think
was
the
photoshopped?
picture was cut at the right time when like you know how sometimes like when a slow mo goes and he like the fighter looks like
So for the
their
people
face
who
looks some like awkward.
so for the people who might not know what we're talking about, yesterday in the fight, Ferguson versus Chandler, the first round was actually a pretty good round for Ferguson.
For
He looked very
Ferguson.
good. He knocked down Chandler one time. Um, I think cut on his right eye of Chandler, and he looked amazing. Ferguson looked super sharp, and it looked like the old Ferguson. And he got taken down though at the end of the first round, but survived. And then came the second round, and on the second round, just at the first minute of the second round, Chandler just kicked him in the face. One of the most brutal knockouts we have seen in the UFC, and just Ferguson gets knocked out cold. And Ferguson is known for having one of the best chins. What I think happened is that the fight with Gaethje, he took too much punishment, and he didn't go down. Do you remember that fight, Christian? And I think it was Herb Dean who had to stop the fight because he was just taking too much punishment, and he wasn't going down though. He was getting punched and he was coming back. But after that fight, Ferguson, I don't think he came back to be the same. He lost his next fight as well. And then this was supposed to be his comeback, you know, his opportunity to redeem himself and be the Ferguson that we all know, and he got knocked out brutally cold, like for 2 minutes on the floor. It was sad to see, but I think I found the picture that you were talking about, Christian. Let me see. Oh yeah, it looks like a real. It looks like a real picture. Wait. Shh. Right here. This one. So
That's
this
it.
is an actual. So this is an actual picture of
Sorry,
the kick to
my
the
phone's
face.
about to die, Marco.
All right, bro. See you later. You leaving or what? You gonna connect it? Are you gonna connect the phone? Or are you leaving? I think I lost Christian. Anyway, Christian is been he was mentioned in this picture where the moment of impact from Michael Chandler's knockout of the year finish of Tony Ferguson. Here's the exact moment Michael Chandler's front kick to the face landed on Tony Ferguson, resulting in another surreal photograph from UFC 274. This is the website SB Nation. And yes, it's a very, very timely photograph of the kick where to the face. The moment of impact from Michael Christian, lower the volume. What do you think about the kick? What do you think, David? That face looks awful. A lot of power. So it was sad to see him go like this. Tony Ferguson. At one point, he was. Remember when everybody was saying that he was the one who will beat Khabib?
Yeah, that's gonna be a picture of like for a lot of memes.
Oh yeah, for sure. 100%. Let's
Hold
look
on,
at
Marco. I had
the.
to put my charger on my phone.
All right, bro. Go ahead. So here's some highlights of that fight. Let's watch it together. I think this is the first round. Chandler. Oh, that's the kick right there. And Chandler said that he doesn't train those kicks, right? He said that it just kind of happened in the moment. But look, boom, right in the chin. And I think that Ferguson chin is just is not the same after that fight with Gaethje. Maybe old Ferguson would have taken that kick, maybe not, but definitely I think if the chin was not broken now, it's compromised. I think his brain, it's gonna be hard for him to come back after a knockout. Oh, this is the moment in the first round where Ferguson drops Chandler. He was doing great in the first round. Amazing striking, and let me see. And then at one point, yeah, they were exchanging there. He looked awesome, and that's the kick to the face.
Hey, hermano.
Yes.
I'm gonna hang up and call you back again.
All right.
Having some issues with the.
All right, no worries.
Give me 1 second.
Here, Chandler took him down on the first round, at the end of the first round. But, Ferguson is a Jiu-Jitsu black belt under Eddie Bravo, so he did a good job on the bottom. He couldn't do any threat from the bottom, like arm bars or triangles. But second round comes in, and that's when the kick happened, and it's just sad to see. I don't see Tony Ferguson coming back from that loss. I think he probably first he will have to take a lot of time out to recover from that brutal knockout, and then he'll have to evaluate his options. He probably will retire, probably go to another organization, but I think his days in the UFC could be over. It's gonna be tough to recover for Tony Ferguson. What I always would love to see was to see Tony Ferguson versus Khabib. At one point, they were saying that Tony was the only one who could defeat Khabib, and that fight never happened. I think it got canceled like 4 times. But anyway, David, you saying? Oh, here's Christine again. So there we go. So what do you think about what's coming next for Tony Ferguson? Christian? I don't think I can hear you, bro. I cannot hear you. Technical issues. It happens on live TV. It was weird that Michael called out Conor, but I see Michael wants the money fight. So, yes, after the fight, Michael Chandler called out Conor. Everybody calls Conor McGregor, right? Because they know that's where the money is. And I think Conor tweeted something along the lines that he actually wants the fight with Michael Chandler, which is weird because he didn't say anything about Charles Oliveira, for what I understand, right? Which would be the fight for the belt. And he said, "Oh no, I think I can fight with Michael Chandler." Does he know Conor that he cannot beat Oliveira? Anyway, Conor still needs to recover. I don't know if he's even training. Last pictures of him, he looks big, gaining a lot of muscle. So I guess there's nothing established. Everybody calls him out. Everybody wants to make the money, like you say here, David. Michael wants the money fight. Well, that Oliveira beat Chandler already too, so Oliveira will destroy Conor. I agree 100%. Cool. What other fights? Man, it was kind of a boring fight. The Namajunas versus Sparsa. They were being very technical, very strategic. They didn't really throw any punches, really. I think the first round they all just had 6 punches total, right? People were booing the fight. It was just a boring fight. they were, they what they do is they just they fight very safe. Nobody wants to risk. Um, it was a split decision, and Esparza won. So it's crazy because I always hear that the contender has to be the champion, and I don't think Esparza really beat Namajunas. So I thought that they were gonna just have Namajunas retain her title, but uh, they decide to give it to Esparza. So Esparza is the new champion of that division, and Namajunas will have to fight back. But it's almost like nobody wants to see that fight again, right? Like
Yeah, it's
sometimes these fights happen when it's very close, split decisions, and but it was very exciting. Let's say Volkanovski versus uh, what's his name? The guy from Hawaii, escape his name right now. They're gonna fight again. By the way, I escape his name right now.
Max Holloway.
Holloway, yes. That's people wants to see them refight again, right? Like a
Holloway
second.
is a very entertaining fighter.
Yes, it's exciting, but who would want to see Namajunas versus Spars again, right?
Yeah, that was boring fight. Everybody was booing.
Yeah, was people saying it's the worst title fight in UFC history, and Spars is the new champion.
But
Very
Namajunas was saying that she won the fight. I don't know how.
well, like I was saying, is I feel like people always say that you had to beat the champion like decisively, and because it was kind of like even, maybe Namajunas is claiming that she still didn't get beat by Esparza, so she should be the champion still.
Yeah,
But anyway,
uh, it should be like either submitted or knocked out, or like really beat on points.
right, very decisively, and this was kind
Very
of even. So
decisively.
there's nothing really to comment in that fight. Um, Esparza is the new champion, good for her. And Namajunas will have to.
What's
Uh,
her team?
whose team? Esparza?
Parcel.
I am not sure. I'm not sure who she trained with. So another fight that I saw, it was Shogun Rua, Mauricio Shogun Rua. It was cool to see him back. He's about to be 20 years in fighting. I think his first MMA of Mauricio Shogun Rua was in 2002, and he's still fighting professionally MMA. It's 20 years fighting Shogun Rua, so that was cool to see him yesterday. He's old, but he still had it, man. He lost. It was not a very exciting fight either. It was very close, but it was cool to see Shogun Rua back. And for the lovers of the old school MMA, the guy was just a legend. Is a legend. Mauricio Shogun Rua. So
Hall
he
of Fame.
fought yesterday, and that was pretty much the card yesterday. And Cowboy Cerrone didn't fight. They canceled the fight. Apparently, he got some kind of food poisoning, so they had to cancel the fight uh, with Joe Lawson. So probably they're gonna try to make that happen in another time. Not enough time. I didn't know that Ross fight was boring. I didn't watch that fight. I was surprised the decision went to Sparsa. Yeah, 100%. They gave it to Sparsa, and now the Majunas will have to somehow have a couple more fights to earn the fight to for the belt again, I guess. So that was it for yesterday. It wasn't really an exciting card except for the knockout of Chandler to Ferguson and the Oliveira rear naked choke.
The rear naked choke.
100%. What else? What else? You have something to show, Christian?
No, I got my phone is about to die. That's why I'm hanging right here.
But you know you can charge it, right?
Yeah, I'm on the charger right now. That's
Oh,
why
okay.
I took it off the stand.
How else? Let's talk about some jujitsu.
Hey, do you tell people right now that if they sign up for the month of May, they get a free hero hoodie?
Oh yeah, we're doing that. If you live in Northern Virginia and you come to my school in Leesburg and you sign up, we'll give you for free a hero hoodie. For the people who don't know hero hoodie, should I show them the video?
Sure, man. I'm starting there with Jay.
Let's show them the video with Jay.
You know who um Henner sent us a laughing emoji on Instagram.
Henner like the video?
Yeah, he sent us a laughing emoji.
Right. Yeah, well, he created the technology, right? Like the conversion
The
technology.
conversion technology.
Let's watch the video of Christian and Jay promoting the hero hoodie. We already talked about MMA. Unless you guys have any questions or talk about something else.
I can hear it.
So you don't have to carry your hoodie in your shoulders or tie it around your waist. Just convert it into a backpack.
I can hear it.
The volume is down.
Yeah, the volume is down for the video.
All right. Yeah, you're right. System audio mute. Let me see.
There it is.
Check this out.
Well, if not, they can always go to our website.
He just threw your hoodie.
I'm happy with the hero hoodie. Look, it turns into a hoodie and to a backpack.
Bro, it's very comfortable too, man.
It is. I had two, and man, that's the only ones I want to wear.
All right, you guys. There you go. I'll hook you up with a hero hoodie if you sign up for Jiu-Jitsu. Anybody had any question? Oh, I have an idea. Let's watch the fight of Mika Galbao last week.
With Leandro Lo.
Um, I think the one with Lucas Barbosa.
Oh, let's do it.
So, for the people who might not know, Mika Galbao is a young, up and coming talent in Jiu-Jitsu, and he's been just, man, beating everybody, gi and no gi. Last
How old
week
is
there
he?
was
16, 17?
no, I think he's 18 actually. Not sure, but he's not 20 yet. And he beat two legends in the sport last
Already.
week in this event. One of them was Leandro Lo. That was a very close match. I think it was even like a little advantage. It wasn't even like a sweep or points. I think he almost swept Leandro Lo, and he got the victory because of that. But the second
Leandro
one,
Lo is a beast.
yes, he's getting older though. But yes, 100%. His knee cut past everybody. So, and then Mika Galbao fought again versus Lucas Hulk Barbosa, who is just a beast in Jiu-Jitsu. They were standing the entire match, and in the last minute, it went to the ground. I think Lucas tried a takedown that didn't work, and then Mika took the back and just choked him. And I think Mika Galbao is even smaller than Lucas Barbosa, but it was just unbelievable to watch this guy just so young to be able to defeat these legends. Let's keep it a look. Let's go give it a look right here. I have it.
And they've really traded the same positions back and forth. Not one is controlling the ring more than the other. They're just kind of stuck in a way that they've both canceled each other out.
You know,
Definitely be disappointing, I think, for the fans at home to see
that
no action on the ground here in this match, but that may be the way this plays out.
Mika was almost in on a front headlock there. I think that might even be an approach for Hulk, would be to commit in, get Mika to commit to a front headlock, which he has in the past against matches like Dante, and try to take him down off the front head, because tying up with the grips here just does not seem to be working.
To the last minute and a half, that may be weighing on the back of Hulk's
It's a
mind
minute
here.
and a half
If he's
in
done
the
enough to
match.
earn a decision, does he need to turn it up? And
They
my
were just
opinion, I think
standing
he
this whole
does.
time.
We're going to see maybe our first set of penalties issued here.
I mean, I think
Lucas
Mika's winning at
Barbosa
this point. He's accomplished a little bit more, but it's not much, right? Like, he hasn't technically accomplished anything, so something small could change the entire...
Christian, do you want
State
to
of the
narrate
match.
what's going on?
Both have one penalty and one
Yes.
advantage each due to the rules. Now this is where we really
you
want to see
see?
the
Right now,
action,
they're
is
both
this
fighting for the
distance
takedown, right?
wrestling. This is where we might see a little bit different of Mika looking for that inside foot sweep again off of the tug.
It looks like
So at this point, they almost go out of bounds.
Just about a minute left in this match.
This is
minute and 7 seconds.
The match between young
Really any
Mika
movement
Galbao
could define
versus
the victor here. Even just
champion
a
in
minute takedown, I
Jiu-Jitsu
think, would
Lucas Barbosa.
solidify
And
in the judges'
it's
minds who would
50
win this
seconds on the
With
match.
about $21,000 on the line, I would hope these guys don't want to leave it to that. Hopefully somebody takes the chance,
There he goes.
tries to make something happen here.
Lucas go for that takedown.
Oh,
He's
Mika!
back.
Puts Hulk down,
Good
chasing
power,
the back
man.
now.
Wow, and he gets the hooks in. I think he actually
Look at
scored.
the last
points
minute
there.
and have that level of
Amazing.
stamina.
And it looks like he's going to go straight for
Look,
the
he
finish. He
already
has
has
the
a
bow and arrow
choke.
choke locked in.
It's
He has the leg
Bow and
grip
arrow
and
choke.
lapel grip.
He's got 30
Good.
seconds to finish it. There's
I
plenty
think
of
it's
time.
gonna be
collar.
it.
More
Trust
than
me.
enough time.
That's it.
Look at this, man.
Wow, Mika Galbao gets the submission against Lucas Barbosa in the finals.
That's
of the,
unbelievable.
wow, that's amazing.
And with
He
that,
gave it
Mika
all.
Galbao defeats two world champions tonight. The 7-time world champion.
Satisfaction.
Great
Something
for
else.
him.
What a show. Amazing performance from Mika Galbao.
You see a proud father in the...
What do you think? Let's rewatch it again.
Yeah, that's insane.
Let's look at it again.
That's one of my favorite submissions, by the way. If you ever roll with me.
So I think it all starts with
Even just a near takedown, I
the failed
takedown.
takedown
in the judge's mind
from
to win this match.
Barbosa.
With about $21,000
for
on the line, I
that,
would hope
like,
these guys
I
don't
think
want
it
to
was-
leave it to that. Hopefully,
Like
somebody
in
takes a
Ponce
chance.
that one.
Tries to make something happen.
Then
here.
Barbosa
watch.
go on the
Oh,
back.
Mika puts Hulk down, chasing the back now.
Wow, he gets the hook
He's
there.
already-
I think he gets the
He's
score.
already- points there.
Collar.
Amazing. And it looks like he's going to go straight for the finish. He has the bow and arrow choke locked in.
They can start.
He has the leg grip and the lapel grip.
You got
Yeah.
30 seconds to finish it. That's
Once they-
I
plenty of
think this is
time.
gonna be it.
More than
Stuff like
enough
this.
time.
Takedown.
That's it.
It's going with everything.
Wow, Mika Galvao gets the submission
Nice,
against Lucas Barbosa in the finals. of
Nice
the-
submission.
wow, that's amazing.
And with that,
Bro.
Mika Galvao.
Mika Galvao, what do you think about him? What do you think about the fight, Christian?
Yeah, as soon as he got the inside
Okay, I
leg
cannot hear
grab,
Christian. Anyway, today I think I saw a post. Marigali won. Anybody knows? Our viewers maybe know about Marigali. Apparently he had a good match today. Christian has gotten you in the bow and arrow choke. Yes, the bow and arrow is a strong one, 100%, because you're grabbing the collar here and the pants on the other side, and then you thrust with the hips. So David is asking, how do you get to that level in competition? What are the steps? Good question. How do you get to the level of Mika Galvao? Right? So first of all, I think he started very early on, even I think probably when he was a kid. If I remember correctly, his dad is a Jiu-Jitsu coach, so you can see how he just was teaching Mika from early age. And there is a point where that's all these guys do, right? Like there is a point where they drop everything, like if they even have like a college career, they put that on hold to train, because you cannot get to that level of being a part-time athlete. So hopefully they have the support of their family, and they just train. And I guess it's also surround yourself with a team that has also others who have the same goal, that are committed to train and to have the shared goals of being world champions. So everybody there sharpen each other's, right? Of course, helps to have a good coach that is, let's say, like a Danaher guy, right? Like who just is just there sharpening every aspect of the game. But it's a lot of training, of course, not only like jiu-jitsu, but think about weightlifting, strength, conditioning. Everything has to be fine-tuning to compete at the highest level. And doing competitions, a lot of competitions. Mika Galvao has probably been competing since he was a kid. So, and of course, natural talent helps. Have a good mind to be focused under pressure or to take the right decision. Jiu-Jitsu is a game of split-second decisions, and if you hesitate, then it's over. So definitely it's a lot of work dealing with injuries. If you're prone to injuries, a high intensity training for competition might be, you're gonna deal with all kind of injuries all the time. So definitely your body has to be strong enough to sustain a training that is just asking for top athleticism without breaking too much. So, but it's good to see these guys competing and the new generation coming, and as always they have to be the old generation. Anyway, I think that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Is Christian back? Let me see. Bro, can you talk? Cannot hear you.
You can hear me?
Christian is having microphone issues. Anyway, you guys, I hope you enjoy. Have a nice evening. Happy Mother's Day. Take care. Train. Learn. If you don't compete, Jiu-Jitsu is still amazing for you. It's a great hobby. Actually, you know how it is. When you don't have the pressure of competing, you might even enjoy it more. When you have the pressure of competing, it's almost a work, right? So, but if you don't compete, still you go train, break a sweat, learn some techniques, make friends, and just disconnect from reality and just make better mental health and physical health. Is a great activity. So if you don't train, sign up for Jiu-Jitsu. If you sign up to my school, I'll give you a free Hero hoodie. You guys being awesome. Please subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back soon. Take care. Leave your comments and let me know if you want to touch on any topic in the future, or if you have any questions about Jiu-Jitsu. I'm here to help. Have a good night.